Here we go, my friends. M80 versus TSM best of 3 grand finals. Why best of 3? I have no idea, my friends. But it's what it is. Both things peaking at the perfect time. Koala Noob playing Yaro this time. Okay.
Seems to be a little bit of that going on right now for TSM as they're going to hold very quietly over towards this front side of A main. A little bit of focus here for Koala Noob, but he gate crashes back to safety, and TSM will just continue to linger and wait for their approach over towards either mid or try to find their early options to A.
Yeah, that gate crash was about to expire, and it would have put Koala Noob in a pretty isolated position. We are going to see TSM start to make the way up, so it's unclear how much info Koala Noob was able to garner about their movements through mid, but as a unit, TSM are going to move up and maybe consider inserting a proto over towards Mark, which is not being actively checked. It's Koala Noob though that takes contact, and Sim's head goes rolling.
And that's all you have to do if you're Koala Noob. Hold the angle, find a way to get the first share, but the focus is still in. Xander responds, though the defense is holding nicely as the spike goes down.
Yeah, nice little dizzy hit there over towards the base, but eventually he goes down after a trade. Two defenders up here now, and M80 find themselves away from the site, trying to get into Boba. That smoke is going to make it a tough ask. They'll look to group up here with a flash to play off of through market.
And that's all they have, though. Nismo just has this flash. Everything else is going to be down to who hits their pistol shots better. Keep in mind, there is a small health advantage. GMD did get tagged in that last process. But the thing is, TSM are still waiting to see what comes around the back, and as Nismo gets the first down.
A proto. Prime a proto, my friends.
Second shot, and Proto will finish off the pistol. With
Pretty early lurk at the start of the round because of that gate crash. It's the person from mid. He sees a gun barrel, and Sim's not quick enough. Absolutely flattened. Looks like Poise was attempting to.
Man, eyes on 7. This kid is playing
that's what
incredible, my
that
friends.
Back position. Still throw them all the
Incredible.
way in towards mid and hit that backside of tiles if there seems to be much of an issue. So yeah, Koala Noob once again able to hit for free. Proto looking for a different angle from B main, trying to lurk, not going to work out, and now TSM are left with this mid play.
He just walked up there, a Proto. Straight into that. There's a flashpoint on the corner. They timed this beautifully. Gimon is going to be in trouble.
For the
trade, but that's all he's going to walk away with. Poise did eventually end up using that fault line, and they're going to have to make a play here through spawn. They got a good timing.
Winnable? Winnable?
At all, and that A side is open.
Yeah, that
Koala
was
has
a
ults.
prediction for M80, thinking that they must have rewrapped, and they're sitting
7 will be 1 away from trash.
through mid all the way behind A. So this provides a bit of an issue here. TSM in a 2v3, but the dimensional rift is ready to go for Koala Noob, and that has to be the tool they use to try to clear out these angles inside.
Remember last time we saw TSM here, 8 attack-sided rounds.
Yeah.
Poise is beautifully inserted.
Nice try.
Going to be a trade of best though, and
team, man.
7 on his own.
Let's see.
Dizzy in hand, still to play off of. Even that molly, and knows there's some presence here over towards Link. It's just the site that he's unclear on.
Oh,
lovely swing.
What a shot,
Makes it a 1 versus 1. And this is as good a time as any to send that Thrash out. That gives him the info he needs. He knows the Yoru's playing close to sight.
Still has a Dizzy and a Vosh to play with too. He can just delay this the whole way through. Koala Noob on, gets it to halfway. Surely we checked this, right? Surely we checked this, right?
Damn, man. Koala Noob. The plant was bad for him, bro.
Yeah, the condition for the 3-player tiles push that we've seen a couple of rounds here from TSM. Bit of a variation though from the attackers this time around. They're going to have this site for free. Gate crash can come out and Koala Noob can be in position, but he's not set up in advance to take contact with that op. He'll still find Sim, who ranges a little too far forward on that site.
Yeah, that was just all based on the cyber cage, either forcing the hand to go deep or go back. So the angle still gets one, and now you've got the ability for BCJ to clear out a lot of space. The retake is on.
The connection there off the Thrash. He's going to make it harder for TSM to operate in this post plant. Xander only gives it a tap. TP from a minute to the backside there. I think that was just for information. And now here comes the Rolling Thunder. That was a clone that was being fired at there, and that catches TSM out. A Proto getting flashed by it, in fact. And this post plant starting to fall to pieces. 1 stinger, 2 rifles to work with, and by God, they've been working. But Xander steps in, then finds
Okay.
Net with the spray down. I don't think there's enough time.
No time.
It's going to have to give up the ghost.
3 to 2.
And they slowly pull back into market.
And if you're TSM, you have to be aware that there could be some sort of a heavy stack with something weird going on. So you have to really cover your bases. Fault line paranoia, plus the relay bolt for Sim. Dives beyond net, though. Awkward. See him, and that's going to
Okay.
first Koala Noob.
Probably trade.
2 for 1.
Nice little spray there. That was from the back of that site. This is supposed to be basically a thrifty. And Kimon's the last one standing. The 1v3 does have that advantageous post-plant position, but it'll be double, triple swung, you name it. An M80. That is a rare thing to see.
Timeout.
And he's looking to slow things down on that side.
Second rolling thunder though for Poise. That will be used nicely to again get some extra space. Qualinoob looking to step in. He's got the gate crash to get back if he needs to, but it's a quick plant, and I love
Oh, the timing, man. So unlucky.
Timing there, beautiful for a proto. Qualinoob turns his attention towards the side at the wrong time. Gimon here, trying to get into spawn. Trying to shut down a post plant attempt. Oh, the rolling thunder's going to catch him though. Poise trying to make something of this with a flashpoint of his own. It's all going to be down to a proto now, the 1v3.
No money for
TSM.
TSM.
Sure, they know where he's coming from.
Well,
now again, take this early contact because you don't see util used to get you into B lobby normally.
Good claim, man.
oh yeah. I was going to say,
Well done, Koala.
Exactly what you said here, Mitch. They throw down a couple of smokes. They even get the spy cam up just to check to see if the operator's in place. But now we got Quality once again controlling market. The Thrash puts them off the angle. But honestly, for M80, their defense is in a perfect spot to read this. The two players deep on site are good. Plus, you still got Quality watching the mid cut. TSM can find no entry anywhere.
They're so scared of
Yeah, man, they're playing good here right now.
Smokes in mid their ship. That means
73.
He's got a trap wire to keep him safe, and yeah, defensively speaking, this has been Chef's Kiss perfect for M80, and it doesn't stop as Quality continues to just rack up the kills.
And that's how you get an off-player to
Man, they're looking good here now, bro.
the second, he's everywhere, man. This time able to fall back to Boba. Another gate crash deployed. And then again, the one
Sheesh.
off of the trip, and he gets two.
Only Jim the left, 1v5, spotted, blinded, dead. 93.
Losing a pistol is pretty low. Sim tested. Okay, Poise there, at least able to help out, and now all of a sudden it looks like M80 might be a little bit stuck here. Flashes around on both sides, though pauses the action for a moment, but M80, yes, they will get back in towards mid, and you've got, one over towards the B side of the map. Proto good for the first.
Yeah, I mean, look, just picked a good time to come through that cyber case there.
Hey, Proto looking good, man, especially on pistols.
It's just crazy that TSM haven't been able to leverage a Proto more over the course of that first half. Nicely done by Qualinoob. Now in a 1v4, even for this man, it's a little
Got a game.
net inserted here, all the way over towards that B lobby. Another Pokemon, man. Oh, it's 33 on a bonus round that resembles more of a thrifty, if I'm honest with you. He just keeps falling back after taking these shots, and M80 have not been able to overload him.
Absolutely massive play from GMD.
Massive indeed, my
Comes
friend.
down to the simple fact that he points and clicks pretty good too. Sim on the corner. He's going to learn to do a little bit of double stack on this check, but at least he knows where Nismo is, and that's going to be likely enough.
No chance.
To Sim with the aftershock thrown. And so now the defense can full commit over with only 18 seconds. This has to be some sort of an A hit from M80.
Yeah, time's getting low, man.
He's going to have to, you know, find at least a 2K here over towards the link. Is there going to be a chance to fight the spike? Nismo hoping to play off some of that util here again, but he's going to be overwhelmed, and TSM step up. Brilliant bonus conversion.
Timeout.
And the dimensional drift gets spent through mid, and that's enough to pull everyone back, and all the teams are in. Yep, so now you're going to get out of this. Proto is going to be right on the corner, but Quality already in a place to fight this. Just comes down to how long can this TSM defense hold.
Xander gets up there as well behind the clone. Seven looking elsewhere. He's able to find two, and now TSM are locked inside Boba. Gimon swings into three players to hope to have some form of impact. And it's Poised and Simu combined.
Crowd spray.
Nearly enough.
Dizzy allows space for BCJ to get the Thrash available, and that will be spent here. Seven's just going to try to avoid it with the Cyber Cage. Oh, you absolute!
How did they not know? How did they not know?
Have no idea. They never saw him.
That is insane. Great use of that Cyber Cage there, but Sim's going to be able to find one. Net is felled. 2 versus 2 after Thrash had been deployed.
Xander's low.
And finally, Gimon gets involved here over towards that B lobby. Now
his back always play together.
Shaky at
I like
best
that.
in this post plant.
But if he feels a threat, he's got the ability to teleport, maybe even pull from the shadows ultimate if he wants to. But instead, going to play the contact. Rifle gets exchanged. Sim dives on in. Paranoia is still at the ready, but no peek. Xander just
GMD, man. That was well played, bro.
Too wise to it. We've got a 2-round game.
Sim fancies another bite of the apple now. Qualinoob has a sixth sense about it and catches him. This time able to gate crash away, and I don't know if Gimon realized he'd be walking into the entire marching band. He is felled now. We do have big
Thunder for Buzz.
right? We can make value, rather use out of this Thrash here, but we have 7 tucked away on the other side of the map.
Poised has to do it all. They're not going to be able to. So with the rolling thunder now.
Yeah, man, they got destroyed. 7 has to save the out.
March of the marching band coming through. 78 trombones in the big parade.
I think we might see a smoke to the right
Ooh,
side, top
BCJ.
mid, which will imply a split towards that B side. And with 7 going down,
Man, TSM invest everything here, dude.
they're gonna have to fight their way through it, but oh, they're rolling thunder. They're ahead of it. M80 once more played too far up, and I mean, Poise is not ready.
That's like notch it. That's like the 4th time that small windows of timing have just gone the way of M80. So many.
Yeah, this is looking like a GG, bro.
TSM really are putting together.
Well played by M80.
Want to? I mean, the rolling thunder there is a great idea. It's just like you said, a little.
We talk about how TSMers look at like a different thing, but M80, man, same thing, bro. They pick at the perfect time. After they got net, this team just got way better, bro.
Using your own map to start things off.
A Proto gotta save the Alp. It's maybe point for M80.
Timeout.
There's going to be a Cypher Cam in market, so it's going to be very hard to, you know, imply anything about that part of the map being taken over. But
welcome back to my channel.
We'll go forth to
I
check
hope
it
you
out.
have a nice day.
Almost as if
Say hi to their cats. Say hi to everyone. And love to them, babe. A lot of love to them.
We're going to use this thrash as a retake tool, which is the right move.
Princess.
Koala will get to work clearing out the site, and there's going to be firing right here, right down mid, trying to slow things up, but the fault line is good, and Koala will stick after the dimensional drift to at least go 1-for-1 and make a mess of that defense, but you still have Thrash at the ready. You will connect onto Xander, and that's going to be enough for Sim to push up.
This is it, guys.
Receive it, and now it's just down to a Proto.
That is beautiful.
TSM's gonna have to do a miracle to win Lottos, man, because they made it so good. But it could happen. It could happen.
And now Proto is in deep trouble. Again,
GG.
there, right? Sim trying to be proactive, but the detained player was being watched by a teammate. And M80 there, look, I mean, by the end of the map, really, really dominant. That is a 13-8 in a Challengers final. This team are, man, they are primed and ready to roll.
And it
might be the only window you have to go to this C site now. It looks like, yeah, this is where TSM are going to end. Great fault line, and Nismo has to shake this off.
Yeah, they stay away from the grab net as well, so Nismo is in a little bit of trouble. Haunt over from the backside at Waterfall. There's a sensor to play off of. Time becoming an issue here, Mitch. They have to get on, find a spike plan.
Nismo got hit with every stun within a 5-mile radius and was still able to hang on there. The time here in B main, both pretty strong positions to play off of.
That was so good, man. Oh my god.
Punish on the shoulder peak by 7. Koala Noob needs to make up for this deficit, but look at the way TSM are jiggling this corner. They know he's waiting. Will that matter? The answer is absolutely
strong,
not. I'll take the gun. Thanks for coming.
And now he can rotate over to A if he needs to. Oh, gosh.
And this scope's so annoying, man. Sage, Cypher, and Deadlock. Oh my god.
Wingman's gonna get the plan.
No fun to play against, bro.
That's part of the job done, but Net is going to see everything. And now you know for a fact that they have to be playing this over towards stair side. The whole rotation's in. Dark cover gets placed. That's gonna be enough to get the retake going with the paranoia to follow.
No late flank pressure though for M80. That is one thing they can hang their hat on. 7 here, looking for timing. Koala Noob is waiting for him, and it is down to Sim. M80 threatening to.
This is gonna be tough for them, bro.
On this Lotus
real tough.
And that is pretty squeaky clean for a bonus. Some spam here comes out from the Odin. Koala Noob going to be inserted here towards rubble. And he hears this movement. Now it's about finding a timing, and finally he does. Flow Orb's going to exacerbate this further and up at the wall. Okay, we're asking for a little much there, I think. Sim able to bring him down eventually. That wall will be broken up, and the A side is open now.
Yeah, the Guardian shot at range is everything, because now M80 have to get on their horse and make their way over just to try to contest this, which they may not really have an option to. The only bit of good news here for M80 is that they got the Thrash off the table by finding 7 in that exchange. But the problem is they don't have many retake tools of their own, so they're just going to trust
man.
better. And the opening high-low stack onto Net works out for now 4v2, very comfortable post play for TSM.
Huge round.
Nismo all the way across the map here, but M80 are playing with house money. TSM aware of that here, grouping up, hoping to hold on to it as many of these weapons as possible, but they're in a position to buy next anyway. Xander will just simply hold this line. Nismo doing much the same. They're not invested in a defuse here so much as they are in some kills. Xander able to get back around the corner, and Nismo's able to deal with the Proto. Time is short, but now TSM are running low on.
Yo.
He's going for it now. The defuse comes in. Poise has to know about it. Xander punishes him.
GG. I cover right now. GG. This is over.
Seconds left. That is not around. They were even trying to win.
It's just one of those things where M80 can do no wrong, and now you got Koala Noob with an early operator.
What
round 5.
TSM doing, bro?
TSM again.
Like I said, they were not even trying to win, and they won. How?
Absurd.
How is it possible?
Not connecting.
How a team can win a round without trying to win, bro?
Stop it.
This is not a fair fight. This is an extinction event. Kimon has to back away here from Mound. And the wall's gonna make sure he doesn't get to the
Jesus,
spike.
bro.
Not without making it very obvious what he's trying to do. TSM are getting absolutely pumped.
They don't want to be here, bro. They have somewhere else. They want to go, bro.
Flat out.
That's the only explanation for the round, man.
Rounds where it's just Koala hitting shots.
They already going to Mexico, man.
Timeout.
Xander's in position here at A, and TSM have to expect that. They're pinned drop here, so they do know there's going to be an extra player. I think they're really fancy trying to get themselves into a post plant at Glen, but are they in a position to pivot towards B? I don't think so. Proto just called it clear, but they are committed coming through tree and not towards stairs. Net can also be a problem from this position. And if Koala wins out on that B side like he's just done, this could be painful again for the attackers.
I was about to say Koala Noob saw him before he got all the way through. So now BCJ on the dark cover. Yep. Just bullet hosing.
Oh my.
Dollars out. That will land. Sim drop.
Oh my.
And
This is
wow.
not real.
This is not real. This is looking bad, dude.
Because this is going to be another flawless.
Oh my god. Yeah, after that round, I think it really is over, bro. It really is over.
Happened.
Not gonna lie to you guys.
Time of death, round 7, folks. Brutal.
Yeah.
We were able to recover the spike at the very least here. I want to point that out. Kimon's able to ult onto it, pick it up. Koala Noob here can step into Cyber Cage to be a general nuisance. Poise pulls out and he's baited it. Nicely done. 7 able to capitalize here. But the spike is no closer to being planted. Now we've got TSM grouped up. With 23 seconds left, they've got to decide where they're ending.
Good flash coming through. BCJ also takes damage, but you can still spam this corner. And
Jeez. Not even 7-1 today, man. Not even 7-1. 8-0.
Timeout.
And here we go. Maybe
Man, I have nothing to do later after this game.
but this is the
I want a best of 3, bro.
just hold down the trigger.
I want a 3 maps
on a
overtimes.
corner, and it works.
Yeah, and the confidence there from Nismo, of course, knows that they just got that better weaponry, the trip, and then the sonic sensor. That's the triple sentinel comp for you folks.
Damn, man.
Proto just
Made
lets
it.
it
I
happen.
want to end this fast.
The Mosh does,
Taking a bit of damage.
yeah, the Mosh gives some damage, but the problem is they think that's enough to flush him out of position, and it's not the case. So, again, you can see what TSM's trying to do. They're trying to say, hey, look at us. We're going C. Never mind. We're going A.
30
and
seconds
M80's
left.
like, cool. Well, we just don't
Let's
care.
go, bro. Just go.
Set up perfectly. And now it's just going to go from bad to worse.
Yo, if things don't ban this map against M80 on Essential, I feel like
he's still going to be caught from this detaining.
they also want to lose, bro.
This unless net. Called it. Okay, nice little swing to the left-hand side. Gimon might have some step to this now. Takes that down.
11-0.
You throw early utility to drop the barrier mesh at C, and Nismo's like, cool, whatever. Then you try to go back to A, but the defense has already pushed up the map. It's just, I don't know how you can't just flat out beat the timings of this, I don't think. Not with this composition, at least.
Xander here, huddled up on this A site. Wingman is going to get things started here. Once again, M80, want to play for that sort of retake, but look at this penetration towards stairs. I love this spot from Gimon. Okay. Off angle there allows him to deal
The
with
goal
it.
here is not getting 13-0, bro. That's the goal.
To group up and they just win that draw. In this economy, Poise is in trouble via stairs, but he and Sim able to stand up now, makes it a 3 versus 3. There it is. A Proto finally seeing some action there with that Sheriff.
Jovicho.
Net makes it a 2 versus 2. Time a little bit short. A Proto had that ultimate, but Net finds the time to swing on him. It's going to be Poise versus BCJ and a 1 versus 1. The best player for TSM this map needs to do a heck of a lot, but time is on his side. Fault line thrown out, ready to take that.
Boys, saving, man. Saving TSM.
Clutch for TSM. Their solitary attacking round on Lotus. Here's that stair smoke now. Sim has a quick peek prior and actually gets some free damage on Xander. Good signs, but in general, it's a pretty lightly held A site. And they're going to pivot off this to B. This should all be heard by Poised. And there'll be help from Link here now. Nice. I like the use of the aftershock here. Can you play off of it? Kimon has a flank timing. And oh, they're all hit by that Dizzy. 4 players blinded up.
Got a game, boys.
Yeah, really well
30
done.
seconds
And
left.
I think, again, we're just in pistols. This isn't going to be exactly what I made you're going to try to do, but I think it's a good idea in terms of what we're likely going to see.
And M80, of course, are looking at damage. It's a pretty audacious buy from TSM. They've really gone for it with 2 Vandals being picked up. I think they're going to be just fine. Sim's forced to back away. Xander at least gets purchased there. Hang on. 2 versus 3, and that might have been 2 decent weapons recoverable. At least the Vandal here for Xander.
And Proto's in a key spot. Slow or Ooh, does push him off the angle. I thought he may just hold the corner for a moment, but doesn't have a look at the spike anymore. So that will be collected, tries to be planted, but here come the numbers forward.
You're kidding. Xana has no armor here. Bear that in mind. Wingman just bounces off the wall harmlessly. Okay.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my God, Xander.
To bring up the 12 round for M80. That is about as thrifty as it gets, by the way. They come in with classics. Look at this. Is this the Lotus Curry spot being taken up here? That is so dirty.
Shut up.
M80 sit back in their spawn and they wait for TSM to contact up for information. And that has to be it. Yeah. Sim falls over there. You know, it's been a tough day for him. I mean, not feeling 100%, of course, but this is a real back and spirit breaker of a game. Ours TSM in a 2v5 to stay alive.
And they're just going to try to gamble A, and the hit's going C. And there's no way that a Stinger and a Vandal with just a Wingman and a, what is that? Yeah, just a Wingman and a Dizzy are going to break down a barrier orb, a barrier mesh, 2 sensors, full trap wire cyber
and a
cage
partridge
setup.
in a bloody pear tree.
Dude, for real. It's more than a laundry list.
Well, every climb starts with the first step, even if it is a gaping chasm that awaits you around the corner that's shrouded by mist and you don't see and just fall into it. The fact is, you stepped outside your house that day and you should be commended for it. 7 here.
Well, M80 is looking better and better.
Sheer ice wall. Proto gets in though, deals with net. He was sitting in the back of the site. While Nuba has a nice little yep, straight over the wall, deals with 7 and a Proto. The last man standing for TSM.
GG!
Of a better seeding dash. And that is a $10,000 game going the way of M80, your North American Challengers champions.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And that is more than a statement. You got to give a lot of credit to TSM.
Hello my friend, Valorant Mundi here and welcome back to my channel. In this video we enjoy the best plays and moments on VCT America Stage 2 Grand Finals. Between the best in regular season looking to get their first trophy, Leviathan versus a team that came from Ascension and now has the chance to win VCT America's G2 Esports. This best of 5 will be legendary. Aspas on the Neo, Icy playing Raze, Valen versus King. Leviathan looking for revenge, and G2 looking to get their trophy that they were so close on stage 1. And Aspas wants that too, bro. He wants 2. VCT America Championship.
Potentially closes at a pistol as well, just from that first kill alone. Put a pause into the step of Leviathan.
It's very difficult to pivot away from A now. You're lacking smokes. How could you possibly go to B?
The call is made to just take it slow and steady. A bit of contacting plays. There's a gap in the defensive protocol here, Jonah P. It's up to him to try and close that one still. Aspas right back in, and now down to that 4v4. Getting a bit of a run on. Leave here in the footsteps. Sets it up nice and easy. Bit of that squeeze once more occurring, Com. Just flanking straight from main again, but it's difficulties here. The spike's been dropped down.
They've actually managed this 4v5 situation really nicely, apart from losing the spike here. G2 allowing them to collect it. This fight is going to go on to B with no smokes.
And straight into it. Trying to take the brawl right.
Why is he? What? What? Look at this kid, man. Superstar in the making. Icy.
Questions about this guy's form.
Screens Icy, man.
Of course there are going to be, with the extraordinary success we've seen from him in certain matches. What a way to answer those questions early on. A 4K hitting such excellently precise.
Talk about Icy now, boys.
Rumors, stories about him dropping 40 in scrims.
Jonah P almost thinking about the timing here in this corner. Will it get cleared? It's hard, but it's sloppy at best, really. But Lev eventually.
2v2, Warrington from Azino.
Through into the baby door again. It's been shut
That's the
down.
round, that's the round. No time, no time. Gotta save this, man.
Rewarded with a spike in elapse too. Time coming from that lower finals. Bandits advantage.
Woo! My goodness, man. The hero rifle in the hands of the greatest.
And a slight misstep, but still cleaned up in the end by Mazzino.
What a way to open up an eco round where you only had a single rifle to work with. Mazzino throwing it to the player he knows will do the most. Where are they going to end right now? Probably into Leaf and Valen.
Yeah, into Leaf and Valen. Wait a second.
Indecision with 40 seconds left. I'm not feeling great about this from Lev's point of view. They're going into Icy with a showstopper.
It's worked though. G2, hook line sinker. It's only Icy who's going to be left. And you are right, he does have that showstopper, but one tool against
And the sheriff.
entire army.
Don't forget about the sheriff.
Facing him, reveal time, and oh no way, the sheriff! Not even any time to let loose with the ultimate, but still with that weapon in hand, maybe he's made it that much more difficult. That is ridiculous.
Man, they really want to lose this round?
Leviathan forced the barrel away through brute force in the end, only 6
Supposed to drop.
down. Follow with the paranoia, has to
No time, no time, no time, no time. They managed to lose this round. For sheriffs and a ghost, man.
Unbelievable round.
Cleared. Valen and Leaf are side by side. The stun and fault line. At least with the Nightfall, it's all going to be combined, concatenated in to see if they can get this site hit. But again, like I said, the Nano Swarm's not there.
A lot of damage on him last pass.
But again, a fight taken straight into the smokes. It's so damn disjointed. Door opened up. Noise.
Oh, they don't hear that.
You can hear a bloody thing. Mazzino sticking into the plan, but nobody's watching his angles at all. Tonta Aspas and Tex, they're going to try and stave off the aggression.
No chance for left there, man.
But it's inevitable at this point. Surely Tex can't do it. Just overwhelmed into the corner. And another one for G2, racking up the rounds up to 5.
Timeout.
It's now going to be used by Aspas. Potential indicator. Slight pause from Lev. They're just hoping that there's some initial util going to be used out and through. Tever and Prowler in through the back. Clears out most of it. Dropping down. Shot stone. And there's a covering fire from Trent. Satchel back up onto the high ground and safety in numbers. G2 looking to play this one strongly together. King, risk to be taken. Out through the back. Com gone for flanks.
Good pick.
And finds it. At least rewarded. King on for another. Everybody dropping here. Leviathan are looking strong in control.
Yo, what happened after the timeout?
Shut down before it can even begin. G2.
What? They come back on fire, dude.
Just spoken to them. Bear in mind, you know, when Lev take a timeout, Josh can still have input. The half's already over almost.
The back and forth has just been incredible.
Aspas.
Being made. Aspas takes a cheeky one.
He missed it in the previous round. Make sure not to. Go on, hit the button.
It's hard
Gets hold of it.
to hit the button and hit hard shots, man.
Again, cascading this util forwards, making sure that they can scale up and take deep control throughout the back of the site here. And they're going to be applying that pressure once more. G2. They were ready for this last time. A bit of an aggression, but there's
the
an
timing.
extra element of flash to peek through and around. And King, who will deliver it, rips away 2 of the lives of G2 again from the high ground perch.
Yo, what happened, man? They're on fire now, dude. Man, what was that from King? He wasn't. What? He got shot at, man. He was full blind. Full blind.
The breach flash there. Slight distraction to turn Trent. They have not allowed G2 to set up for retakes. G2 are trying to create you.
I would love to test this mouse, bro. Not gonna lie.
That has a paranoia, a haunt, maybe a prowler to work with.
Oh, that was actually nice.
Overwhelm and try to retake the site. And Lev are not allowing it.
Ult online though, this Rolling Thunder is going to force the issue here for G2. Smokes are laid down. A little bit more where that came from again, but...
Man, G2 is in good position, bro.
More, but there's pivot options here available. Not even a minute mark left onto
No,
the itself
it's
here.
our own Leaf.
Now it's the time to strike! Leaf!
The right man for the job.
Plays them apart just from the side. Aspas still just causing all sorts of a bit of mischief. Leaf still locking down this extremity. They do not know how to navigate this scenario.
Leaf is one of the best players in the world, man. People don't talk enough about him. He's insane.
Not expecting it. Mazzino slipped his way in through tree once more, but only one left to stand on his Tex. With an operator in his hands. Hunting for the rifle. Noise being made. Cage is down and away. He's looking for a way to slip past. Potentially,
30
eyes of
seconds
G2
left.
players, a 1v3. Would be a miracle for him to pull this one off. Icy.
6-6.
Into the corner. What is that shot? I mean, Icy just coming straight back at him, man. Aftershock in. He's seeking to delay and deny at least his plan, as well as that paranoia sweeping past and away. Com to play.
That's insane, Com.
The rest of his team now flooding straight back.
3v2.
Still, G2.
Oh my god, they got destroyed.
Have the angles. They bide their time and wait to strike back, and leaving it just now to Mazzino and a 1v3 here. Just for the pistol, Util out into the hand, but straight in.
Valen.
Waiting with open arms here, G2 happy.
8-6, my friends.
Rifle in the hands of Leaf.
And so that
Not a very strong bonus hit for G2.
because it should give them this round.
I don't know, it's always a dangerous one. Look at the Jogmo Bucky.
Oh, he's seen crazy things with that weapon. Playing Bucky.
Aspas is tapping the door here, very confident in his own abilities, looking to fight over towards Mound, but also clear this front area of B at the same time. G2 found a bit of a gap.
That's a lot to watch for here, but again, Bucky into the face and into the cage! Tex, you did not stand a chance. He's made mincemeat. And now the rest of his team by his side once more. The same Util going to be flooding out back and through here by Leviathan, looking for a way to get back into the fight. Again, but a nade. Ricochet's backing away. Push them back. Gives that space for Trent to at least get the plant down. Extension now. Into the post plant we go. With all that space afforded to him, it doesn't really matter about the weaker weaponry. Now close quarters is where they thrive. G2 with more than a handle onto it. Paranoia just could not quite be dodged. Icy still weaving in and out of that smoke again, and as the double face comes through, decay damage. Enough for the clean.
Man, this round
in action.
is the perfect round for G2 to take over this attacking side, man.
Working with almost nothing.
Look at you now.
What
are you doing, babe?
High low that you were discussing. Pointing out, might get his wish momentarily here.
It's up to Aspas
Not ready for this one still.
or Mazzino
But after that first kill,
or anyone on left to make the difference here, man. They need this round.
Doors opened up though, looking for a pivot potential options again. Not clear and Tex, but luckily
It's not going to be Tex.
teammates again. The call is made left. That is explosive. Trying to react.
It's Aspas and Mazzino.
Fight taken straight up here. Com head on a swivel, doesn't know which way to look, but he was spotted out by these players. TP's forwards, Valen making risks of his own. There has to be. It's a 2v4 situation. Tucked to the corner, Jonah P.
Oh, King saw him.
And cleaned up. Knows where Com is. Valen
Valley.
will drop him.
1v3, low HP.
And he's going to be chased now, hot on the heels. The rest of Leviathan going to be ready to punish this one. It's a tap and avoid. He's hoping for an easy.
Yeah, not gonna even plant, man. Huge run for life. 9-7.
Would still end up being a fact.
Not sure what the call is here. Still with the Nightfall.
Yeah, nobody caught.
Out and over Horns as well.
You know that the C site is free there because of the ultimate thrown out from Trent, and especially due to Valen doubling up.
Aftershock, delaying. 35 seconds left. Neon wall into the site.
And now Jonah P becomes a crazy late lurker, the backstab for the post plant.
He's going to try and catch this timing and catch it well, especially with Leaf falling once more as well. The options are starting to run dry at short. Ults are forced out. Icy is getting into it now as well. He just misses it.
What was that, man? How can you miss a rocket and the guy in front of you?
And around, G2 going for this. Still trying to take this one with the rifles. In play again, down to just Tex. 1v2. Drop down to 25 health. He's avoiding it, trying to isolate it, find these fights on an individual basis.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot.
He's taken out the can't claim.
Man, that was so close, Rex. I say that because I don't play Race, bro.
10-7.
I would probably miss it too.
Timeout.